Can you imagine what happened here? It's a horror of what happened here. This is a terrorist attack. And it's a terrorist attack that will go unpunished. And it'll go unpunished because the fantasy in the EU, in Brussels, these dedicated Russophobes, the people who hate Russia more than they love their own countries. That's what the problem is here. That they'll steal your money, they'll steal your taxes, and then they'll send them to Kiev, to the people who will do this. And this is absolutely no accident. You don't accidentally bomb 5 different buildings and kill a load of kids in their beds. That can't be an accident, okay? This is done on purpose. So guys, look, I just want to show you something here. This is an element of one of the drones that was found, okay? It's just shown to me by one of the guys here. You know where this is from? This is from Italy. So Italian taxpayers, when you are told that you're going to send money to Ukraine to protect Ukraine, democratic Ukraine that hasn't had an election in 7 years, okay, that steals billions of your money, the money that's left goes to buy drones in corrupt companies that are owned by the British, the French, the Germans and the Italians. Here's the proof to do this. So that's the scam. That's the whole fake reality of this so-called war against Russia. Ordinary Ukrainians die, of course, and Russian kids are killed in their beds. This is what the Italian money does. So guys, I'm here in Starobelsk in Lugansk, where this strike happened. And you might have heard people talking about an accident, a Ukrainian drone sent off course by the Russians and accidentally hit the buildings, okay? When I arrived here, there's 5 different buildings that have been struck. Nothing else in the area has been struck. 5 different places. And they've been hit precisely again and again and again. There was more than 16 drones, they say, that kept hitting the buildings in 3 different waves. That can't be an accident if you look and see what's happening here. Check it out. This was a shop. I mean, how is a shop a military target? And if you look over here, this is the dormitory where the kids were sleeping, and this all happened at night. Can you imagine? At night time. And what's tragic about it is these were kids that were learning to be teachers, to teach children. Can you imagine? And this is what happened to them. You know, basically murdered in the sleep. This is terrorism. I mean, any of us have seen this type of stuff before. You can tell this is just terrorism. There's no other way to call this. What would you call this? And you know what's worse about it is, you're paying for it all. If you're in Europe, if you're in America, this is what you're paying for. With the money that goes to Ukraine, this is what you pay for. You're paying to kill people, innocent people. There's no military targets around here at all. There's nothing military. No military vehicles, nothing. Look, this is an ordinary car. Check it out. This isn't a tank or an armoured vehicle. It's an ordinary civilian car. And this has been happening again and again in Belgorod, in Bryansk, where I've been before, where they blew up the train and they said, oh, it didn't happen. Look at this place. A dormitory for kids. And everyone in the EU, in Brussels, they're pretending this didn't even happen. That's the reality of what's going on here.